the struggle es real. Real. One R. Real. The struggle es real. Esto es real. Esto es real. It is real out here. Okay? It is real out here, y'all. I mean, I made a video prior to this. I'm talking to y'all like y'all really care about these videos. Anyway, I made myself a little voice note. Just talking about, you know, the struggle and how it's been real and how a stranger came to my aid to cheer me up, give me some words of advice, and make sure I didn't like implode on myself. After leaving teardrops on her jacket and, you know, just kind of having, and I really am appreciative for her, this woman from Switzerland. I'm gonna tell you, man, like, to be honest, and I feel like this is like, I don't know if I've ever put this on wax, if I've ever said this, but the main ones who come through are the folks who are like in it too. Like, if you in the struggle, like, you get it. You get it. But the strangers, you know, apart from my like core friend, even with my friends, if I'm being honest, I be having to like explain what it is that I'm going through and really put into words and like illustrate it for them. I just feel like with black people, it's a lot of explaining. Let me just be honest. When I'm talking to black people about my issues, it feels like I'm pleading my case. You know what I mean? Like, even when I had a black therapist, it was like, I'm pleading my case. You know what I mean? And it's this thing that I always notice with black people. It's like, your struggle, it's like, it gotta meet a struggle meter. Like, if it's not on a certain level in the struggle meter, then it's not really a struggle. And I don't really feel the need to like open up and extend space and give you, you know, any of my time or energy. So it's like, sometimes I be feeling like I gotta, you know, not amp it up, but really kind of like give the hardcore details to my black folks so that they get it. And then they're like, all right, let me know how I can help. Strangers, complete strangers, folks that I ain't got no ties to, I ain't never met a day in my life, you don't have the same skin complexion as me at all, be really coming through for the kid. And I don't know if it's like a lesson for me, like, because even, I don't know if y'all noticed, but just the past couple of years, I even like chilled out on, oh, white people, blah, 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 blah. I mean, one, because white folks really don't deserve that much of my energy, and we keep talking about the same things over and over again, things that like really aren't going to shift until we as a collective start shifting. And I mean the collective as black people, like, we really have to start shifting our own lives and our own perspectives in the way that we like show up in the world for people to really start taking us seriously, period. I'm sorry, y'all can fight me, but all that aside, I feel like a lesson that I'm learning is like, the help gonna come through where it need to come through at, and it ain't gonna be by your people. You know, it's unfortunate to say, you know, I had this vision in my head that like, black people unite, and that's just not what's happening. It's just not. It's just really like this common divide of like the black elites and the black hustlers. Like the black, and I don't mean hustlers like your rap stars or gangbangers. I'm talking about those who are really like trying to get out the mud any way they can. doing anything that they possibly can to make a living, and also giving to those in need as well. Like, you know, the strangers be coming through. The strangers really be helping. I am out in the middle of nowhere. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. You see it. Nowhere. Trying to get my life, trying to connect with spirit, trying to just calm my nerves. Okay? Because I have been just in my head about a lot of stuff. If I'm going to make it, when I'm going to make it, why is it taking so long? Why me? What is going on? What did I do? What did I got to do now? Is it more work? Do I wait? Do I believe I got it? Do I be frugal? Just, doing everything I can to make sure that, I'm on my job. Making sure that I'm not missing anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, my thing is, I'm not trying to fail because of something that I didn't do. Like, I don't want to be out on the streets because I didn't send that extra application or make that extra email or do that extra edit or post that extra video, or like give some extra wisdom. But I'm doing all this extra shit and ain't nothing coming through. And it's just like, I'm really just at a place where I'm just pissed. Like, I'm really pissed. I'm really angry. I'm angry. I am angered at the amount of things that I have done to like provide for myself and like also be a light and follow spirit and also the stuff. And like I said in this one previous video, spirit just has this way of making light workers look so foolish. Like, God really be making us look crazy. Spirit really do be making us look like we just are out of our minds, out of touch, unrealistic, like no direction, and whatever. Perception is one thing, but like knowing that you did the work, knowing that you put forth all the effort. Like, anybody who knows me knows, bro. Like, anybody who knows me knows I put forth the effort. It is nothing for me to work. It is nothing for me to get done. So what's the issue? What's going on? Why, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not delay my abundance anymore. Let's not delay my blessings anymore. There's only so much gratitude you can have. There's only so much like perspective you can have. Like, I'm in South America, you're out of the country, you blah blah blah. But these are things that everybody can do. And that's another thing. It's just like, Spirit, stop making me an example all the time. Like, I'm tired of always being the example. I'm tired of always being the person that do it first, the trendsetter, the trailblazer, this and that. This is easy shit that everybody can do. It's easy. If you want to leave, pack your things, go. I don't know what else to say to y'all. Like, there's no need to be envious. There's no need to, look at where she's at. Look at what she's doing. Let me peek and see. There's nothing special happening over here. I'm following my heart. If everybody did the same thing, then, I just feel like it would be equal give and take. Like, in our society, it would just be so much more reciprocity if we would just like lead with our heart, not, you know what I mean? Like, do what's best for not just yourself. Stop being so self-centered, please. Please. Like, it's not always about you. It's not always about you, especially if you... It's not always about you, yo. It's not always... And it's not always like you in comparison to the next person. That's what I'm basing it off of. Make it about you when it's things that you want to do, when it's things that you love, when it's things that bring you genuine peace and joy. Make it about you. But if you're just trying to compete with the next and be better than the next and have all these accolades so you can boost up your ego, then it's not about you. It's not about your ego. It's what's coming through for me. It's not about your ego. You know, like, because people will look at somebody and be like, oh, they look so nice, and then make all these judgments, make all these preconceptions about a person just because of where they're at or what they're doing or how they're, moving. And it's just like, that's been the issue with me and people who have been keeping an eye on me. And my thing is like, I'm only here to spread light. I'm only here to like be of service. That's all I've ever tried to do. Now, if you are triggered by that, I be telling people, I'm trying to help people, move through and work through their triggers so you're not triggered when you see light. So you don't feel the need to like come outside yourself or to like try to undermine people when you see light, or try to judge it, or try to be like, oh, well, that's just for show, or that's just, it ain't real, or that, whatever y'all be thinking about. It's just, it feels weird being in this position, like having all eyes on you, having people look at you and not engage, not say nothing. And a complete stranger from Switzerland gave me 2 hours of her time just to like let it off, because she could see past the facade. And don't get me wrong, she peeped that I was fly. People see that I'm fly, but that's just me. They also know that that's just how you are. Like, I'm not trying to stun on nobody. Fly people need shoulders to lean on too. Like, come on. What you want? Well, I gotta look busted in order for somebody to give me a hand, in order for somebody to support me, in order for somebody to listen or engage. I want me to look dusty. Is that what you think light workers look like? Now, we be out here barefoot in burlap sacks. Like, get out of here. No, I'm not. That's never been me, so it's not gonna be me now. You know what I mean? It's like, please, y'all not gonna see me sweat. If that's what y'all looking for, y'all want to see if this light working business is gonna take off, or really what she talking about, or whoop-de-whoop. I'm not dumb, I'm not slow. I know y'all are out there, not here on this planet by myself. You see what the deal is. You got one or two options. You can get with it or get lost. But it's just like, really think about what you're looking at, why are you in the peanut gallery? Why are you just standing back? Like, because anybody who ever called on me, anybody who ever needed support, anybody who ever launched something, I was there. Anybody who ever needed support, was I not? Oh, okay. So please, like, y'all are just foolish. Y'all are so foolish. I hate this. I hate that I struggle like this just because I have a community that really just don't see. If I was selling cupcakes or joggers or some dumbass snapbacks, y'all probably be like, oh, hey, when you coming back with the snapbacks? I want about 4 or 5 of them. Like, y'all so... If I was doing shit that you understood, that didn't require you to move outside of your small frame of mind, I would have so much more support. But because I'm just challenging y'all to think a little bit outside the box. Again, the Swedish lady, she understood exactly what I was talking about when I mentioned Reiki. She started mentioning all these other Eastern healing modalities, and she said, like, I'm just like, y'all are, it's not me. It's not me. I'm tired of thinking it's me. It's not me. It's not. It's not me. Like, come on. It's not. It's not me. It's not me. I've done everything. I've done my work here. I've done it. I've done my work here. What else do y'all niggas want? What else do y'all niggas want? Like, I'm so confused.